Hey Kyle, my name is Calvin, and in this video I wanted to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring you in more customers for your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I read minds, and the answer is, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So I have found that by giving people an easy blueprint of actual things that they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Calvin, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you like what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks on my sleeve that can help your business, please shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take the free tips I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. So without wasting any more of your time or mine, let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition. Looking at your website here, you guys really need to have about 1,500 words on your front page to be fully optimized with Google. Looking at your site, you guys have about 200 words right on your front page. I could be wrong, could be more, because I did notice that there's read more. So there could be some content in there that I'm not really seeing, but overall, I do like the look and feel of it. I like your footer, and I like the pictures. One thing that I would say about the pictures, though, maybe have some higher quality pictures for your banner. There was some really good ones in here, like this one's really good, and then I believe it was the next one that was actually one. Yeah, this one was one of my favorites. So let's take a look at your competition. So these guys right here are some of your competitors. So these guys right here, they don't have a lot of content on their front page, but they've been around for a very long time from what I noticed. Let's take a look at another competitor. So these guys right here, their website looks terrible. I mean, you guys definitely, as far as visually, you guys beat these guys hands down. But they do have a lot of content from what you're noticing. So they have about 800 words right on their front page. But this is very beatable. One of the most important things with content is keywords. So these are words that people are using to try and find you guys. And every month people in San Antonio, Texas are searching for gun shop San Antonio about 480 times on average, which you guys are missing out on by not being number 1. So I'm going to go over here to search. So since that was one of the highest highest keyword results that I found, I went ahead and put that in the search after I cleared my cookies and everything. And here's the results. So Dury's number 1, Nagel's number 2, Don's number 3. So this brings me to the second most important thing I want to talk to you about, which is citations. So right here you're going to see the Google Map data. So that's typically the first thing that you're going to see besides ads when you put in a Google search. So you're probably asking, hey Calvin, how do I rank in maps also? Well, I told you that I read minds, so I'm going to show you this tool that I use. It's called whitespark.ca. This actually shows me the citations, which is name, address, and phone number listed through directories all throughout the web. So you guys actually have 11 directories that you guys are in that are called citations. Your competition, Dury's, they only have 120, but they're number 1, and I'll show you why. Nagel's, they have 172. They're beating Dury's in citations, but Dury's beating them organically in the search results, and I'll show you why. So what this tool allows me to do is I can actually compare, and it actually shows me all the citations that they have and all the citations that you have. And what I can effectively do is find the one that you guys don't have, and I can simply click here and submit all your business details, your name, address, and phone number, and that way we can take the same ones that they have. But we don't want to just copy what they have. We want to completely dominate them. So we want to add an additional 50 to 100 on top of that. That way we're completely smoking them and they're blowing them out of the water. So let's go back to the search. All right. So the third thing I wanted to talk to you about is another important aspect of Google, and we call this thing that gives your site authority backlinks. So after the search, we can see that you guys are nowhere on the front page, and right here underneath the maps is really where you want to be in order to get most of the traffic. And in order for you to get there, you need to completely beat out your competition in every aspect. Okay? So backlinks, simply put, works like this. The more backlinks that you have, the more authority that your site will have in the eyes of Google. It's almost like a popularity contest, but there's much more to it than that. The backlinks that you obtain works a lot more effective when you have relative sites that are linking back at you. For example, if you have a gun shop out of California that's linking back to you, that would be a lot more effective than having a Pizza Hut linking back at you. Because let's face it, you guys don't sell pizzas for a living. So that's what I mean when I'm talking about relative sites that are linking back at you. So I'd like to show you another tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. So this is actually a tool that I use that helps me find what backlinks are actually, or what websites are working for you guys as far as backlinks go. So when I put you guys in there, there's no data. So that's a little concerning. Checking out your competition, Dury's. So this is why Dury's is number one. They have 9.5 thousand links or websites that are working for them. But I want to show you something. Links are rated on a scale from 1 to 100, and the higher the rating, the more trustworthy it is in the eyes of Google. So these guys, even though they have a ton of links, they're all very, very low quality. Okay, let's take a look at your other competitors. So these guys are the number 2 guys. So they only have 388 backlinks that are working for them. Scrolling down, once again, I can see that they're all very low quality. So me and my team, we actually specialize in getting people to number 1 spot in Google, and we have access to links all the way up to the 80-90 range that we own personally, and then we also have access to the 90 to 100 range that we don't own, but we have access to them. So just to give you an idea what kind of stuff I can do for you. All right, so I'm going to go back to your webpage here. So once again, Kyle, we went over 3 main points. First thing we went over is content. You guys really need to have more content on your front page that's keyword rich to make sure that you guys are getting found for the right key terms. Also, the second thing that we went over was citations. You guys really need to have 50 to 100 more citations than your competitors to completely dominate them in the market. And then, of course, backlinks was the last thing that we went over. And you guys need more relevant sites that are pointing at you guys to show Google that you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 across Google. I'm a sidekick, remember? So I bet you're wondering what now? Well, you can either go with this information that I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 619-602-9109. Once again, my name is Calvin, and my phone number is 619-602-9109. Thanks, Kyle, and have a great day.